Hi, this is Critical Discussions, episode 14, and let's just start with really awful things that were happening basically in the past couple of weeks since the last episode. And one of them was absolutely insane bombardment of the whole territory of Ukraine. I think it happened even before that, but it continued during the past 2 weeks, and it's absolutely horrendous. Russian terrorist state. I'm not gonna call it any other way from now on. Basically, has been basically bombing um, major Ukrainian cities indiscriminately, and you can take a look like where there's a lot of like very horrendous photos. So viewer discretion is advised. Where the missiles, rockets, they land basically in the middle of cities, or they're targeting like some engineering, energy infrastructure, things like that. They're not doing anything at the battlefront, at the battlefield, at the front lines of this war. They're literally just being a terrorists who are bombing civilians, and unfortunately, quite a lot of Ukrainian people have died or were wounded during these couple of weeks, during these absolutely horrendous, yeah, rocket strikes on cities. It is, it is disgusting. It is absolutely tragic, and you can see that like a lot of these, like I said before, a lot of these rockets they land in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of cities, not nowhere, in the middle of cities. It's not a battlefield. The cities are quite far removed. Like the strikes were even occurred in Lviv, which is like western Ukraine. It's like thousands of kilometers removed from the front. So this is the photo from Lviv, and so it is. And by the way, the Russians they do not reject this anymore. So previously, if they would say like, "Oh, we don't do that," whatever garbage. Now they're not even hiding it anymore. Now they're not even hiding this anymore, and they're just straight up saying, "Yeah, we are doing this. We want fucking Ukraine to surrender, whatever." Which is not gonna happen, obviously, but yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, I can't imagine what it means to just like right now live in Ukraine. Like you're living in a, like I'm saying, in a city quite often far removed from the front lines of this war. Odessa, Ivano-Frankovsk, Lvov. These are all cities like very far removed, quite far removed anyway. Lvov, Ivano-Frankovsk, definitely. It's the western Ukraine, and then you're just driving to work or whatever, to a store, and then shit like that just ends your life. This is, I hope everyone who is responsible for this, and I'm not talking about just top, like I'm not talking about Putin, I'm not talking about like his accomplices at the very top of Kremlin. I'm talking about all of those vile pieces of shit who actually launched those rockets, those missiles, who actually dialed in coordinates and pressed the launch button. Because like you don't have to execute the fucking criminal order. That's like yeah, that's just like inhumane, and has absolutely no reason or anything like that. You don't have to do that. If you think somebody will send you to jail for 2 years, whatever, for not executing absolutely fucking terroristic war crimes, for not doing this. Like, listen, you like. I think this is a choice that you should make, and yet people are not making it. So, on this topic,